Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And leading them out is their fifth-year quarterback.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all day long. This guy, he was hard to corral.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. The numbers for him from a week ago, 14 carries, 74 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Nix. Bryant has it. Nice little juke. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. Throwing Nix. And a throw here, that's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Nix going to give to Harvey. They'll give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
He was brought down by Dominic Hampton. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
To throw, here's Nix. Throw left side, complete. That's Franklin. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Harvey. Going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. Give him 3 on the gain there, second and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's third and goal. On the sneak, it's Nix. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th. They'll try it now with Harvey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. R.J. Harvey with career touchdown number 70. And the Broncos take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They're led out by the former number 1 overall pick from the University of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Now a handoff looking right. And some room to maneuver. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. That That's his 19th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Broncos offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes. There's the stiff arm. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Nix to the air. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Now it's Nix. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Broncos.
To throw is Nix. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and now it winds up incomplete. You talk about this Titan defense. They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course. A pretty nice effort.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Nix looking to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And with that last run, he's going to move past the 1,500-yard mark in rushing for the year as he continues his climb up the single-season rushing charts. He's in the space past the 25. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
To throw, here's Ward. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jahdae Barron. And the Broncos are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. All right, now, well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do your offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want it in with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And able to get this out to the 25. Denver's offense now set to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
There's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A gain of 5. First down, Denver.
Nix from the shotgun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harvey. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They'll come up 2nd and 7. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Nix to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Nix's pass.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the Titans' 35-yard line.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Nick's going to keep this himself. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Oh, a heck of a move. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Titans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Get it!
Now Ward. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Check, Matt.
First and 10 at the 40.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
At the 36-yard line.
2nd down and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
70 Rangers! 70 Rangers! Cougar 19! Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Ward. That's complete to DK. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To throw is Ward. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On second down, they'll run it here. Now the Broncos are going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Reload. Ready.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. They'll swing this out to Hardy. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw. Nix. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
And the Broncos first down.
Harvey now on first and 10. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So halftime is upon us past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
One play has him to the 37 here for first and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. From the 41, here's second and 6.
Second down 6 at the 41-yard line.
Play action now, Ward. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Ward from the gun on third down. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So a first and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line. On play action, Ward. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Shamar Turner forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. 137 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Ward. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So first and 10 now from the 30. Throwing is Ward. Throwing right, and that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be second down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3 at the 23-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 22-yard scamper. And the Titans have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. The extra point up and good by Auburn. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. This now a 3rd and 4.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun is Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he will have a Broncos first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
That's good. Broncos first down.
Up the middle, it's Harvey. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Setting up a screen for Harvey. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first. The Broncos send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Taken in at the 11. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1. Here's Ward. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Off play action, Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. Back now in Nashville. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the fourth quarter. Here's a 2nd and 5. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 191 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Off the play fake, Ward. A quick throw, but incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing now, Ward. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Hold it ready. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Nord. That is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Chimere Dike, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. To throw is Nix. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Here's Nix. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Nix to the air. Over the middle, complete. That's Franklin. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards for number 11. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 44-yard line. We're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, they go with Harvey. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
29-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. Bryant with a catch right side.
Here we go again.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Nix. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Titans will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
On the deep ball.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
It's street. Bronco 80. Ready.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now he's loose again. He may go. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. 69 yards. And the Titans have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Broncos 21.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down. Now they'll change things up. Throwing Nix. Throw left side complete. That's Franklin. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Nix from the shotgun. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bryant. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd
back to the air with Nix. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down. Operating from the gun. Nix. This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. Fourth down, straight ahead. They're going. It's Nix. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. He may go. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Aubrey now for the point after. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Titans.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. This return. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 2nd and 6.
Just short of midfield.
They run straight ahead with Harvey. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. 3rd down and 6. Once more with Harvey. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. No luck whatsoever there on the draw.
Yeah, they're supposed to use their aggressiveness against them. That was the hope. But maybe they had too big of a meal last night. A half step slow, and he ends up running right into the meat of the defense.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 41. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
That'll be complete to Harvey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's Nix once more. That's caught inside the 20. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
The extra point is good, but it only impacts the final score as this game